All right, viewers, you are welcome to this first edition of Conversations with Authors. And I am Jeff Unebu, your anchor of this program. In this program, you get to meet authors and you get to understand why they wrote the books or the ideas behind the books they have written. Today, we are going to meet Gabriel Orji, the author of Professor Dead. Happy viewing. Gabriel Orji, you are welcome. Please, can you kindly tell us how many books have you written and which is your favorite?
Thank you, Jeff, for that question. I've written three plays. Professor Dede, The Trial of Resilience, and Sorrow and Survival. And I've also written a novel, The Tale of Scorpion. And the second question, you wanted to know which of these books are my favorite. Sometimes it may be very difficult for an author to, decide or determine which of his books are his favorite. It's usually something the readers can decide. But I would say that Professor Dede and The Trial of Resilience and The Tale of Scorpion, the three books are satire. Sorrow and Survivor is not a satire. It is a book I wrote out of to demonstrate where my passion lies. There are two women I so much, I so much appreciate because of their connection with humanity and what they did during their own time. They are Princess Diana and Mother Teresa. These are two prominent women, lived their life, devoted their life to serve humanity and poor people. What they did with their lives were extraordinary, and may their soul continue to rest in peace. So I would say in my own, if you ask me which of my books are my favorite, I will actually pick The Sorrow and Survivor, because it is a book I wrote out of my, to demonstrate or showcase where my passion lies or what, I value so much.
What part of the book, Professor Dead, did you have the hardest time writing?
Oh, thank you, Jeff. I think it's always very difficult as a writer when you are trying to, assign different characteristics to the characters, trying to, give them different personality, try to give them different belief, try to distinguish between their lives, because without that it will be difficult to to the readers to understand, to understand the characters. So I would say that characterization sometimes can be very difficult to write, and also maybe a little bit difficult to describe the setting, the environment of where these characters live, or where they inhabit their offices, their homes, and all other things. I remember that the students, those the BC and others, they are living in the hostel, and for me to describe the atmosphere, the condition, the environment, I have to select certain words, that will be suitable to describe the kind of environment these characters live in. And another hard thing may be, for example, trying to describe, Professor Dede's office. When you enter professor's office, you usually see, heap of books, a lot of mark scripts and all those things. So trying to describe the environment, the offices, the homes these characters live in can be very difficult, and requires careful selection of words to help the readers understand the story more. My popular slogan is that ihe na-eme adịrọ easy. There is nothing that is there is nothing in this world that is easy. I remember there was a time my wife traveled to Nigeria, and I wanted to make the local buns, akara, and I blended, first of all, removed the back of the beans, blended it very well, and then I did not know that I shouldn't add seasoning in the buns, in the akara. So I added some Maggi cubes and mixed everything together. Surprisingly, when I started putting the buns, the akara, on a boiling cooking oil, unfortunately they started spreading, spreading all over the oil, and I was surprised, what is happening here? So when I talked to my wife about it, she said, no, you cannot add Maggi cubes to akara. So nothing in this life, even to cook, may not be easy if you don't know the mechanism and all those processes and all those routine and the methods and all those things. So there is no part of a book that I would say that is very easy to write. Every part of a book requires some work, and not only the time, effort, So some of those books took me about 3 to 5 years to write. So, and to create characters, assign them roles, provide them with identity, provide them personality, provide them beliefs, provide them roles, role they have to play in the book, provide them their costume, the clothes they wear, and all those things. Is not an easy task. Is years of work. So these books are products of my intensive journeys, I would say. So to create a work of such magnitude, such intellectual achievement, it's not very easy. It's something that took time and effort. Thank you.